The roe deer great one is a beautiful creature, and the hunt to get one has been one of the most fun grinds I've ever done. And every time one of these guys spawns, I'm reminded of how incredible they really look, with this one being my favorite of the 3 that I've got. But before we hunt this beauty, I think it's time to look at some of the other trophies that we have found along the way. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get into it. Oh, that is totally a rare. Holy crap, is that our first albino? Yeah, it is. Let's go. We got our first albino roe deer. Holy man. It's about time. 2,943 kills on bucks and probably easily 1,800 plus on does at this point. That's crazy that this is our first albino. Like, there's no way that's leucistic, right? I mean, it could be leucistic. Let me look closer. Please don't be leucistic. I want this to be an albino. I can't tell. It's just a doe, so we're just going to blast it with the 300. And that way we can easily get our bucks right after. We got 2 of the bucks. Good enough. Okay, let's see. What do these hooves look like? Oh, this is probably leucistic. Oh, no. No, this is albino. It's got the red nose, or the pink nose, I mean. Yeah, it's an albino, but just for some reason, they made the hoofs not look pinkish like they used to. I mean, still really cool. We got our first albino, which is obviously a good thing. First albino on all of our grinds for roe deer combined, so good to get that out of the way finally. Now we just need to get an albino buck, as well as a leucistic buck, because I have not got either of those. I am almost positive that we have a melanistic in front of us. It looks a lot darker than everything else that is there. I feel like that is a mela. 43 to 54. I believe somebody was telling me that even the melas score top of estimates, so that should be a 54, provided this is actually a mela. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take this guy out if we can. We will wait for him to put his head up. And boop. There we go. Get his buddy as well. Let's see this guy right here. There it is. Melanistic. I thought that guy looked a little bit darker than the others. Love to see it, man. Our third mela of this 3 grind sequence of roe deer grinds. Let's go. We got ourselves another piebald roe deer. We're currently 222 kills into our third great one roe deer grind. We've killed a total of 3,091 bucks across all of our grinds. And this right here is going to be our 20th rare buck. That's pretty crazy that we've got 20 rare bucks as well as 11 rare does. Let's try to get a shot into this guy. Smoked him. Let's check this guy out. That is a 67-47 piebald buck, so a pretty solid one right into the golden medal rating. Always love to see a gold roe deer buck. That is a rare fur variation. Always nice. Well, we got another piebald already. This is actually kind of insane. This right here will be kill number 235 for bucks on this grind, and this will be the 3rd male rare, as well as we've got 2 female rares. We've been getting a lot of them in this grind, which is kind of insane. You know, obviously, like I talked about in previous videos, roe deer rares seem to be a little bit more common than like a whitetail rare or something like that. But, I mean, they're still considered a rare. You're still going to kill like a couple hundred different deer to potentially get one to spawn. So anytime you can get more than that to spawn in that amount of kills, you know, it's a good day. There it is. Look at that beauty right there. 67-58, another decent sized rare. Love to see that. And you know what? To be honest, I think at this point, we have gotten so many rares that I'm probably not going to tax the small ones that we get if they're a piebald. If it's a non-piebald, you know, that's a different story. We'll probably tax those still regardless. But yeah, we're likely going to not tax every single piebald we get now just because of how much they spawn. Yo, piebald, let's go. It's a beauty. He's pretty. He's gorgeous. He's a piebald. Let's go. That's awesome. First trophy of the day, man. Also, guys, my diamond rate has died. I don't know if you noticed, but we haven't got a diamond all stream. And we used to get like a diamond every 28 kills on average. Ever since we got that last great one, my diamond rate has died. I've had 4 diamonds and 338 kills, and I don't know why. Anyway, let's take that bad boy down. Okay, boom. That's our piebald. 66 on the score. That is another rare buck on the board. Love to see it, man. I think I'm probably at the point where if it's under gold, I'm not going to tax it anymore. Because, listen to this, guys. That is our 22nd rare buck in just 3,200 kills. Literally all of those except 2 are piebald. So I think I'm only going to tax the gold and above piebalds from now on. And we might get to a point where I only tax the like 75 plus ones, because it's kind of crazy how often they show up. They show up more often than diamonds are right now for me. Actually, that's an exaggeration. They're showing up at the same rate. And that's because my diamond rate tanked after the last great one. And I don't know why. Let's go. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy crap. I clicked out of my scope because I did not expect to see a freaking great one. Holy crap. I literally just came from the other lake because my respawns were kind of slow and I was waiting for them to respawn. And oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? And now he's hiding from me. Get out of there, buddy. Oh my gosh. What wreck is that? Hold on. I got to get closer. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, that is certainly a shock. I haven't really done too much grinding at all recently outside of the one live stream. This is the first time I actually hopped on and decided to grind outside of a stream in probably a week, because I've had a lot of content just built up that I wanted to finish editing and uploading, stuff with Flinter, as well as like that episode of oh gosh, what's it called? Holy crap, dude, I'm all kerflustered. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, but man, am I happy that I decided to grind today. And oh my gosh, that's the Trident rack. Oh, that is one of my favorite racks that I could have possibly got as well. This is a fur I didn't have and a rack I didn't have. Oh my gosh, it's a gorgeous combo. Wow, man, that is crazy. Look at that freaking beauty. Okay, it is time to get really close to this guy right here, because I want to get a good view of him up close. That is such a gorgeous freaking roe deer. Oh my gosh, that is such an awesome combination. Okay, so after a 10-minute break to go fix the internet because it was struggling, I decided that we are going to use the 44 Magnum lever action. And not only are we going to use the lever action, but we are going to try a Texas heart shot. We have done a Texas heart shot before. I believe it was on a whitetail deer, if I'm not mistaken. And I figured, why not try it on the roe deer? Because a couple people in my live stream chat for the birthday live stream that I did were asking me why I hadn't done a Texas heart shot in quite a while. So I decided, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Oh, and for anybody that is curious how long this great one roe deer took to spawn, it was 398 kills on males. That's not counting the females, which would be about another probably 400-ish as well, because everything at this lake is a freaking pair. There he is. Oh my gosh, that is such a beautiful roe deer, man. I'm going to try and get as much good footage of this guy as possible, because that is absolutely beautiful. We're going to go down prone and try to hide ourselves in these bushes up here, because, oh my gosh, this thing is beautiful. I really got to make sure that we get a good look at it. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, he is so pretty. Wow. Let's go ahead and hide the outlines, because, oh my gosh, look at him. He is attentive, so let's get a picture real quick. Put your head up, buddy. Put your head up. Come on. Hunter! No photo bombs. What are you doing, bro? Hunter, this is why me and Flinter make fun of you, man. Just look at this beautiful roe deer right here. This is probably my favorite of the three that we have got as of now. We have got 3 different combinations for Great One roe deer. The first one is probably my least favorite of the 3 that we have got, and this one just might be my favorite, although that last one with the claw rack was pretty cool as well. Now, the thing about roe deer is I don't think there is a bad fur or a bad rack for these guys. I feel like this is one of the very few great ones in Call of the Wild where I wouldn't change anything. With most antlered great ones, there's always at least one fur or rack that I'm not really a fan of, but that's not the case with these guys. It's just incredible how beautiful they managed to make these guys. Just the gorgeous furs, the awesome looking racks, and overall it's relatively realistic. Let's try this now. We need to try and get him to turn, or we could go around him. Because we got to try the Texas hard shot. And it's not going to be easy to do that. So we need to find some way to get around him without spooking him or the doe that he's paired up with. Okay, so we have managed to sneak all the way around, but we are definitely about to spook this other buck that's here. Thankfully, that should not spook our guy, because the only thing that would make our roe buck move is if we somehow spooked off him or his doe. But thankfully, I believe his doe is like next to him on the opposite side of him. So spooking these guys should be good. I think that doe is paired with this buck. And also, you guys didn't know, roe deer are one of the dumbest animals in the game. You can easily get close to them if you're sneaking really carefully. And if you want more information on how to do that, I'll tell you guys real quick while we wait for this guy to leave. So basically, you want to have soft feet level 2. You want to have improvised blinds so you get hidden better in bushes. You also want to make sure that you're not wearing a backpack and that you stay really low and move on the slowest possible prone. And just like that, we have made it literally to the closest you can get to an animal. And I think that's going to make it so that we can easily get a shot on this beautiful great one right here. But holy crap, this is insane. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is his doe. Oh, that could have gone really bad. This is the closest I've ever been to a great one. Well, actually, I did get this close to a white-tailed deer at one point, but that's been a while. I think we can do it right here. How am I going to hit this? Okay, we got to wait for the head to go up so we can see. Heart's probably like right there-ish. I don't know, man. I think this should be fine. I think this should be fine right here. We could maybe hit the heart from here. Let's try. I mean, we freaking dropped him. So it's definitely vitals, which is no surprise with the 44. The question is, was that a heart shot? I think I aimed in the right spot, but it's so hard to tell. But holy crap, that's beautiful. What a freaking deer. Look at that rack, man. Oh, that's so beautiful. Let's get another one right here. Usually I don't like taking pictures of animals when they're on the ground because there used to be a bug where your game would crash occasionally when taking a picture. But figured it was worth it for this guy. 146.70. I believe that there is still the bug going on where all roe deer great ones of the same rack variety score the same. So this is a bug right now where all of them are going to score the same. Eventually that's going to be fixed though. But man, that is beautiful. Did we hit the heart? No, we shot up just a little bit too much. I didn't account for the angle. I didn't account for the angle, man. I probably should have sat up, but if I stood up, it would have spooked. So there was no way I could have stood up. I guess the only real way to make this work would have been to be a little more elevated or to be a little bit farther away, but I couldn't be farther away because the way he was angled. Man, that is crazy. I mean, either way, super freaking cool. I wish we could have got the Texas hard shot though. But I mean, we got a really cool moment. That is the closest we have been to a great one roe deer. And it was awesome. This guy is beautiful, by the way. Holy. I love this rack. This Trident rack is beautiful. But that is such an awesome trophy right there. I would say this is the coolest combo that we have got. I would definitely say this is my favorite of the three. Look at that beauty right there. For now, he's going to chill up here, though I might want to put him in a multi-mount at some point just so that I can show off that full, beautiful fur. But for now, he's going to hang out on the wall, which still looks really, really good, mainly because of that fantastic rack. Just such an awesome, great one. Be sure to leave a comment down below, as well as hitting that like button before you go. Hype up the video if you guys haven't already, and be sure to share it with a friend. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!